Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Hang on. Damn, kids, get off my lawn. Okay, so let's do some work, huh? Alright, so yesterday we ended the stream with me rough sculpting some clothed arms. And that's what you see here. And I also put the hood on there for dramatic effect to see how it would look. The new Spider-Man trailer, I've seen it. I don't know how I feel about it. I haven't really been able to determine how I feel about it, honestly. Hey, what's up, Mike? What's up, Will? How's it going? Anthony can confirm Vic's crimes. Oh, what are we talking about? Let me check the chat. Vic's not a mod anymore though, Will. Vic is no longer a mod because he was overstepping his grounds, his authority. He wasn't respecting the chat's authority to have a good time. Yeah, that Spider-Man trailer is like, I'm not into it, but I'm not against it either. Here's the thing about the new Spider-Man. I like Tom Holland. I like that whole situation, but it's not what I want. Does that make sense? It's fine for what it is, but it's not what I want for the character. I think that makes sense. It should make sense. He does a good job. No complaints. It's fine, but I want grown-up Spider-Man. The kid thing, I'm done with it. The high school thing, not interested. Like, no, it's just not interesting to me at all. And I would venture to guess that the majority of the audience is my age group, as opposed to high school age group. So it's weird to me that they're going with that direction. You know? It seems strange. Seems a bit strange. Kind of like the Power Rangers movie. Although I guess there's still Power Rangers stuff out there. But they made a Power Rangers movie based on the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which is not a young demographic in terms of the audience. We're old now. We're my age. Exactly my age. I'm the demographic they should have been marketing toward. Yet they didn't do that. Why does this keep happening? Is it strictly for merchandising? I don't know, because people collect more now than they ever have. So I feel like they could at least split the difference rather than everything's for kids all the time. I don't like that. It's not what I'm into, but whatever. You would say the audience is half and half based on what? Because based strictly on age alone, there are more older people that are familiar and fans of Spider-Man than there are young people. Strictly because they haven't been alive. So I don't think you could really make that argument a sound one. You know what I mean? Like, people have been fans of Spider-Man for twice as long as the young demographic has even been alive. So I don't know how you can make the argument that it's half and half. I don't think you can. Anyway, John, I was watching that video, and it's just more of what I expected, you know? It's like, good God, there are so many absolute ignorant ass white people out there that are so happy to just revel in their ignorance, and so happy to tell people how wrong those people are when they have no idea what they're talking about in the first place. You work in a movie theater, that doesn't really help. That doesn't mean anything. I mean, it means something, but in terms of this conversation, that doesn't mean anything. Because there's no way these movies are selling billions and make $1 billion or $900 million or whatever from a bunch of 15-year-olds. That's not how it works. You know that. I was laughing a lot because it's like that girl with that stupid hat on is not like, you could tell so hard that she's trying so hard to sound smart, but just doesn't even know the words she's using. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with people? Okay, so here's something I'm thinking about, guys. Follow me here. This hood, you see how it doesn't quite fit on this body? I want to try to make it fit on this body and the other body that I want it on. I don't think we need it for the naked body. I don't think that's as necessary as possible. What if the kid stays as Spider-Man as long as Cap and grows into adult Spider-Man or a reboot? Yeah, so we're gonna wait 10 years. I mean, that's fine. But, so we're gonna wait 10 years for Spider-Man to be adult Spider-Man, so, you know. But Captain America didn't start as a kid. He was young adult, and now he's a little bit older adult. He was adult Captain America the whole time. Okay. Hey, Critty Vols 13 is now a person. Welcome to personhood. Okay, so the other torso we need to see over here. Where is it? This one. Does it fit on that one? It does fit on that one. This is going to be a trick to make it fit on both when they're so drastically different. You're awesome? No, you. Nope, it doesn't fit on that one neither. It does fit a little bit better. Yeah, it's only clipping at the very front. Alright, well I want it to fit both, so we need to figure this out. This is a situation, guys. Because the hood is vital. As far as I'm concerned. It's an absolutely necessary piece. Now these arms don't go with this torso, ignore those arms for now. I guess they could. You could make it a different color if you wanted to. Do I play any musical instruments? Nope. I am not musically inclined. I learned how to play the recorder in middle school. I could play the shit out of some hot cross buns, no doubt about it. What else can I do? I know how to hit a drum with a stick. I think that's it. I think the only thing that sucks, because Tom Holland is so young, I would like to see what he could do. Yeah, like I'm not saying there's anything wrong. Like what Mike's saying is what I'm saying. He's fine. But I don't want a young Spider-Man. And he'll get to be an older Spider-Man, no doubt. This kid's set for life right now. But that's not for another. He's only like 19 years old. Or maybe he's only 18. So even if we wait until he's 25, that's still pretty young, which is fine. But that's still 7 years or 6 years away. So it's long past the lifespan of the current MCU universe. That's not a good thing. Most people watch streams every time the person streams. That's how it works. Okay, so this... I actually prefer the other body, so... Alright, here's what we're gonna do. New plan. Less stuttering is involved in this next plan. We're gonna turn everything off except for these two bodies. And we're gonna try to make them match a little more. They're actually not very far off. The necks are weird. That's interesting. Well, we want this neck to be the one we're going on. We're basing it on. Bet you can't pronounce my name? Bet I'm not gonna try! Heyo! No, you didn't leave. You got banned. Spider-Man's 22 already? Is that accurate? I'm gonna look it up real quick. I could be off by the date, but even there's no way he's 22, and if he is, they're making him still play high school, so it doesn't make a difference. He's still a high schooler, so it doesn't. That's not really relevant. It'd be relevant in the conversation about moving forward, sure, but it doesn't matter. He is 22, okay. Well, that's fine. So, I guess we wouldn't have to wait as long for him to play adult Spider-Man, but God, he does look like he's still in high school, so that's interesting. Speed up the process. Yeah, he's officially 22. I would never have guessed that. So that presents its own problem. This kid's gonna be 30 by the time he actually looks like an adult. And I'm not saying that as an insult. Some people just look young. Like when I was in high school, the police that came to the high school and talked to our class said they would easily assume I was old enough to be buying alcohol, because that's what they were talking about at the time, because I looked a lot older than I was. This kid's gonna look young forever. Holy crap, I would never have guessed he was 22. Holy crap, when I was 22, I was about twice his size, and had facial hair. Well, I was twice everyone's size, to be fair, but you get the idea. You know what? Can I do this? Why did that happen? Well, yeah, that's what I was getting at, John, is there's no way he's gonna ever get to play adult Spider-Man if he looks the way he does, you know? That's just not gonna... okay, we have a problem. I want... Did I delete it, or is it still floating around somewhere? It should be floating around somewhere. Why do I have two? I know why. I want to add that neck piece to this torso. That way they all have the same human neck underneath them, which makes the most sense. Jake Gyllenhaal could... No, Jake Gyllenhaal's too old. I mean, he'd have to be older. Hey, Marina. I still think Ryan Reynolds would have made a good Spider-Man back in the day before everything else turned out to be what it was. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to redo this torso. I'm gonna save this and see if I can grab an older version of this torso before I cut the arms out. I should be able to do that. At least I don't agree about everything people who I like says. What? Ryan Reynolds is a little too quippy for Spider-Man? I don't know about that. When he's not trying to be quippy, he is exactly the right amount of funny for Spider-Man. I mean, you had Tobey Maguire making quips and Andrew Garfield making quips throughout the entire movie. So, no, I disagree with you. I did see the John Wick 3 trailer. I love me some John Wick. I think it looks fine. I'm not psyched about Halle Berry being in it, but... there it is. There it is, guys. We found it. We found it. Yeah, Spider-Man's definitely supposed to be quippy. I don't want to redo this again. No! No! I'm gonna have to, but this is not good. No, 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 no. How far back can I go? Because I already have those sleeve pieces made. How could I possibly have any idea what the next Spider-Man game is going to be like? That is not something I have dedicated any thought to. Literally zero. No. No. Shit. Alright, well, I'm just going to have to make this work. Let's see, how far up can I go before I need to not do that? Hey, Zeus, what's up? I'm guessing she's not going to have a major role. I'm hoping her role is as much as that girl from the last movie, which was the weakest part of the movie. So, we'll see. But I don't think it's going to kill the movie or anything like that. Alright, let's just take this one and see if I can make it work, guys. This blows. I'm gonna have to do more work now because I changed my plan after the fact. Alex, are you just like trying to be argumentative as much as possible, or what? Because it kind of seems like that. It kind of seems like that. Is this even going to do me any good? Yeah, it will. Yeah, because now we don't have the... Okay, so we want to adjust... How does that work with the other ones? Oh, there are no other ones. That is the one. Well, how does it work with this one then? Let's put this one on. Oh, it's gonna work, because I made it work already, didn't I? Damn it. Yeah, it fits. That's the thing. The pecs don't fit because they're exaggerated, but that's okay. I may yet push them in a little bit. Okay, so that's a decent plan. Let's do that. We're gonna go with this. Yeah, we're gonna go with that, and we're gonna put this neck onto it. Well, we don't know if she has a significant role. If she's at the very end of the trailer, she might just be in the final fight for all we know. I mean, we have no idea based on that trailer alone. Alright, so I want to just kind of... This body's very slender. Why'd that happen? I don't need it to be exact, but I want it to be close. Jake Johnson? Oh yeah, that'd be... Oh, you mean the voice. I thought you were saying as an actor. I'm like, I don't think he fits the role. Oh, that'd be funny. That'd be super funny. Alright, let's see what kind of damage that did to the overall everything. Okay, so I want to make a quick point here based on the conversation we had just a minute ago. I absolutely don't care at all if people disagree with me about something, but if you're just going to be argumentative, I don't have time for that. That's not what anybody's here for. We're not here for arguments, we're here for conversations. And just blanketly disagreeing with everything is not conducive to having a good conversation. So these aren't going to fit at all anymore. Oh, man. This is going to be a problem. This is not good. This is not good. Not good at all. If I can make these fit without massive amounts of work, it will be an absolute miracle. But then the arms aren't going to fit in them, so I don't know what we're going to do. I think I'm just going to curl up in a corner. Like, I know they look like they fit right now, but they don't. See, if we bring his arms on now. Hey guys, it shouldn't need to be said, but obviously I participate with the chat, but the primary focus here is the work I'm doing. So let's understand that asking a question does not necessarily mean it gets answered, I guess is a good way of putting it politely. I made the elbows gray, by the way, to see if I could use them, and I think I can use them like that. Actually, he looks better now. Alright, well, I'll take it. Very nice. Very, very nice. Now I just have to actually make it work. Oh, I don't want to do this. This is not what I planned. It's almost like this is hard work. And typically speaking, teams and teams of people do it. I'm gonna have to recolor everything, but I don't care. This is too much. Too much for me to handle with everything being colored. I will be absolutely amazed if I can make this all fit still. And not in like an arrogant way, in like a, oh my god, I can't believe it worked kind of way. Alright, so the front part appears to be seated. Let's see. I'm worried that this peg is actually not in the green, so let's see. Yeah, it's not. There it is. You didn't know there was a guideline for the chat? The guideline is I'm working. That's the guideline. I participate with the chat as much as I can, and it's more than most would, I think. Granted, it's a small chat, but still. I'm doing the best I can, damn it. I've given her all she's got. You know what I could do? I could just redo the pegs. I could just redo the pegs. We'll get them close, and then I'll just redo them. It's brilliant. Great idea, guys. Alright, let me get this part close. This is not a great way to do this, but it'll work. Why is Crazy Irishman insulting people? Maybe because he knows them and he's joking? Maybe because they deserved it. Did he insult you? Most friends insult each other on a regular basis. I know my friends and I do. Like, my best friend in real life, not online, is Vietnamese. And you'd think we were both the most racist people ever. We're not, but that's what friends do. They insult each other. And since we were of different ethnicities, most of our jokes were about our ethnicities. I suppose that's probably not something I should say, because nowadays that's not okay, but we were both okay with it. It was funny. Although, to be fair, and this might be offensive to some people, but I'm just stating a fact, he did wreck 3 different cars throughout high school. And that's all I'm going to say on it. I'll also say we had some jokes about it. But that's it. That's all I'm going to say. That's not... All of my friends have always been like that. Put me on timeout. Come on, try it. Watch this. I'll do you one better. I will see your timeout. No, John, don't do that. Don't play that game. I'm gonna see his timeout and raise him 1 banned forever. Get the hell out. Oh! Don't do that. The chat's not here for you to get attention, kiddo. Put me on timeout. Try it. Now you're on timeout. You can enjoy it for as long as you like. And then keep enjoying it. Forever. Speaking of forever, I just watched Sandlot the other day. Then I found out there's a sequel to Sandlot that is an absolute abomination. Put me on timeout. Try it. Ban. What is wrong with people? Come on, pop out the way I want you to. How far in is it? Oh good, it's not. See you, Victor. See you, Victor. Just been waiting for an excuse to ban Victor anyway, so... Alright, so what we're doing right now is I'm pulling up the inside of this piece so that it's not clipping through the green. It looks like it's okay. We're gonna get there. Okay, so now we know it's not clipping anywhere. Well, we're gonna have to adjust this piece. But I'm gonna put new pegs on it anyway. And I'm working in symmetry right now to get the other side pretty close, but it's going to need to be adjusted separately because they're different sculpts. What a pain in the ass. Gonna have a better overall result, but what a pain in the ass. Now we do want a little bit of a gap to give clearance. I mean, you're talking less than a millimeter right now for these gaps that you're seeing. So that'll be okay. John, you want me to go over what I'm doing for you since you weren't paying attention to the stream? I'm reworking this upper torso to fit the neck from the main torso. Kind of like I did for the one I made last week. I wanted to use this neck. So I'm going to work it into it. But I had to blow everything else out first in order to make it work. It was totally the wrong size. And one of the reasons I'm doing that is so that the hood works on this torso and the one from last week. Because you know how I feel about the hoods. Alright, how are we doing over here? It might actually be pretty close. Yeah, see? Well, did it flip it? Okay. You're still doing pretty good. The edges should have not had too much differentiation between the two. So that might actually be alright. I don't do my own 3D printing. I pay people to do it. Oh, why did I do that? I didn't need to do that. Oh, that could be a problem for me. That could end up being a problem. Actually... Okay, we're gonna do this. Oh, this is such a pain in the ass. I did not want to have to redo this, and doing it on top of what I've already done is even more of a problem. This is not good. This is not good at all. We're gonna get it done tonight, but oh my, oh my. Where is it? Okay, so what we're gonna do, we want to turn that on, turn that off. Oh man, I have to do each one. No, he didn't mix up what you were saying. He said watch the Q&A videos. I have many of them. I love when people who aren't in charge tell the people who are in charge what other people should be doing. That's just the smartest thing. Is today like Crazy People Day or something? Is that a thing? Relax, John. That guy says it's okay to do whatever you want. Don't worry about it. Hi, person who's in charge of said thing. Why don't you just listen to what I say instead of what you say? Wouldn't that make more sense? Oh, I didn't want to do that. Well, I guess I kind of do. Can I ask what your thoughts about the master grade figurized Goku, specifically the flexible biceps? I don't honestly understand why that's a big topic, because that's been done. Like, they did that a long time ago. Why did it become a big thing this time? I have no idea. I mean, sure, it's cool enough, but it's still a model kit, so... Like, people are trying to compare it to... like, the, figure arts or something like that. It's just, I don't get it, personally. It seems to me to be just like a trendy type thing right now, so... I don't know what the big deal is. Oops. Well, I guess that works too. So what I'm doing right now, guys, for those of you that are actually paying attention and trying to figure out what I'm doing, I'm resizing the tabs that I'm going to use to connect these shirt pieces to the rest of the torso to make them bigger. And that's going to serve two purposes. One, it'll connect better, and two, it will... I wonder if I did that one. I think I did. And two, it will... they'll overtake the holes that I already cut into it with the smaller tabs. You're being toxic. No, the person that thinks the place runs the way they want it to run is being toxic, not the person who's actually in charge. Where do you get this stuff? What stuff? What stuff? What are we talking about here? Hey, what's up, legend? Victor, if you bring up your stupid potatoes one more time... The computers? Huh? I built my own computer, if that's what you're asking, but I don't think it is. I don't know what you're asking, honestly, though. At this point, I just don't know anymore. Like, why do people show up only to cause trouble? We have a very happy environment around here until people cause trouble, and then it's only unhappy for those people. Don't cause trouble and you will have a fun time here. It is guaranteed, or your money back. You will get back all of the money that you paid to watch this. Alright, I think I've made them all big enough. Say the thing about the hoodie one more time. Say it one more time. See what happens. Okay, are we poking through anywhere? I don't think we are poking through anywhere, which is good. Okay. Nope. G1 Transformers is not good. It is not very good. Yeah, but the people that are causing the drama are also the same people that blame... Oh no, it doesn't fit now! JK lol. It fits this one. It fits it so good. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to merge that son of a... Shit! Get out of here. Nobody likes you. Okay, so the goal here, like I told you, I need to have these tabs oversized so that they block out the old tabs. Yeah, but the movie's not written like that 80s cartoon that was no good. I didn't say I don't like the character designs or anything like that. No, Jesus has been around before, John. I don't think it's the same person. It's possible it's him, but I don't think it's him. Alright, are all of these going to be the same now? I hope not. It'd be really cool if I could do this the way I want to do it. You know what I do want to do? Oh man. Did you make a port for an SH Figure Arts stand? No, I didn't. Mostly because, now stick with me here, I'm not making SH Figure Arts figures. Have you ever made a BJD? I don't know what that is. I'm glad there's a D on the end because I was gonna be displeased with the language you chose to use. Let's see if we can... Oh yeah. Boom. That's the way. I like it. A ball joint doll? No. Nope. That sounds not like a thing I would be interested in. That sounds like a thing I would definitely not be interested in. You mean like a doll? Like for girls and cooties? I have a strong aversion to cooties. I'm highly allergic. So I cannot do that. When will you review Aquaman? I don't know. I haven't had time to go see Bumblebee and I want to shoot him on the same day because it's a pain in the ass to change my setup and I have a Munch Pack box I have to do. So, thanks, Jesus. I'm hoping to go see Bumblebee tomorrow. And then I'll be able to shoot double reviews. But it might not happen. I don't know. It's not like it matters, because the number of people that watch the movie reviews is such a small number that they probably won't even notice that it doesn't happen. Like, I have to, as much as I'd like to provide the content for you guys, it's not worth my time financially. Like, this is work for me, you know? So if people aren't going to watch the video, there's kind of no point in making it. Do you understand? And they say, oh, do it for the love of the work. No. That's not how it works. Not when time is valuable. Time is money, as they say. Alright, all of our tabby tabs are ready to go. That's good. Let's see if they're still not poking through anywhere. Poking through would be bad. Not poking through down here, not poking through there, or at the top anywhere. Okay. Well, it's not the way I would have recommended anybody do it, but... My oldest action figure? Well, I have a couple of Iceman figures from the old Toy Biz days. The old Toy Biz days. So... probably those. The ball joint doll is those figures that are connected by metal wire? Are they connected by metal wire or are they connected by ball joints? That sounds like you're mixing up two things. Oh, I do need to make sure that they are actually subterranean. Make sure that each piece is fully subterranean. I'm gonna keep saying that because I think it's funny, even though it's not. G1 Transformers has absolutely zero good writing in it. The plot is terrible. Like, it lives basically on nostalgia. That's it. Alright, so now... I'm a Beast Wars fan, not by sheer luck. It's not like I decided I was a Beast Wars fan and shaped my views around that. I became a Beast Wars fan because it's actually good. Like, people always say stuff like that and they actually mean it. I'm guessing you're joking, but it just doesn't really make sense. It's not like I decided one day I'm gonna be a Beast Wars fan. I didn't even watch Transformers at the time. I don't know if this is gonna work or if it's a good idea, but I'm gonna give it a shot. How am I gonna do this? Hang on 1 second, guys. Hey, Yusuf. You know what I want to do, actually. Well, let's get it close, and then I'll do it. The part where Peter dances in the street is the best part. Okay, so now, if I can do what I think I can do, this is gonna be good. I think I can do it. Let's see. Oh my gosh. It worked perfectly. I mean, we haven't done it yet, but it's gonna work perfectly. Oh my gosh. This might not be so bad, guys. It's a waste of a day, but it has to be done. Some things just can't be helped. Did it really just auto-group everything into one group? I don't know if I want to do that, so I'm going to do it this way instead. Oh, this is gonna suck. I can't do what I wanted to do. Well, shoot. Why is it making everything one group? What the hell? I don't think it is. Well, that's really weird. Alright, we're gonna do it this way then. I'm gonna go on record as officially stating that the new Venom is infinitely better than the Spider-Man 3 Venom, no matter how many problems this new one has. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, please don't crash. It didn't crash. Alright. Wow, that's a lot of lines. We don't need all those lines there. Is there a way for me to get rid of that? I don't think there is. Yeah, there is. Yahtzee! Man, I'm so glad I know what I know now and decided to do this now, because if I had tried to do this before, I don't think I'd have been able to. Here's the midpoint. There it is. Here's the midpoint. There it is. Why can't I access the midpoint? Whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Yeah, buddy. And then... What the hell? That's not how it was. What the shit? I made that fit the neck before I did it. I purposely... That's okay, I'll just do it now. I swear I did that already, though. I swear I did. That'll be fine. Who's a Marvel fanboy? Don't be a fanboy. No one likes fanboys. Marvel have been making movies non-stop after Infinity War came out? What'd they have, one movie since then? I want to say 2. They had the Ant-Man movie. 1 movie since then. Is there another one? I guess Spider-Verse, that doesn't really count. I don't know if I'd say Marvel's been making movies non-stop. I mean, they're always making them, but they haven't been releasing the extra movies. So I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know what you're talking about? Starting to wonder. Alright, that'll work. We are off to the races, and now we're going to merge these 2 pieces together. Just to be clear, I'm on the right piece. That one and that one. Yes. Oh, that's not good. Good thing I checked. We've got nubbins hanging out. Hey guys, I can't say for sure because you guys are having a very detailed conversation about this, but it almost seems to me like you're all just disagreeing about everything, and you should really just not have the conversation you're having. Because you're not gonna, like... there's nothing to be gained in this conversation that you're having. And also, I'm guessing most people don't give two shits about it, so... aside from those reasons... I also I want to make sure everybody feels comfortable participating in chat. And if you guys are just arguing about something the whole time, that's not good. So let's change the topic, huh? Let's talk about something else. Let's not have an hour and a half long conversation about the Topher Grace Venom. I'm not sure it warrants it no matter what. Yeah, those movies aren't coming out though. Like, they just showed trailers for movies. That doesn't... It's not, like, excessive amounts of movies. Oh, yeah. Delete hidden. Oh, you know how happy I am, guys, that we're finally getting this body done? I thought it was done, but then I was like, it's not. I remembered... I just threw my phone on the floor. I remembered that it wasn't, and I've been putting it off, and now it's finally getting done. So, I didn't buy the Foosh figures for one, because it seemed to me that they were overpriced. And then two, once they got released, it seemed to me that they had a bunch of quality control issues. And three, as they were in development process, they gave review samples to certain people. Not development, but when they were trying to, you know, make the push. Make the push, as they say. When that was happening, they gave certain people and aligned themselves with certain people in the collecting community, if you want to call it that, which, shall we say, are not me. That's a good way of putting it, to keep it concise. And those people, aside from not being me, are also people that do not get along with me. And so they have clearly allied themselves with those people. Therefore, they are not my type of people. And so I had nothing to do with that line of figures in any capacity. So there. That kind of sums it up. Oh no, I did the wrong thing. Get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. Haha. Hoo ha ha. Nope, 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 nope. No Tom Hardy as Wolverine. Stop it. I like Tom Hardy just fine. He doesn't make Wolverine. Stop, John. You've had enough bad ideas. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Alright, we're going to make this piece a Boolean. Why does it still look like it's... Oh, that's why. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm gonna blame you guys. Split hidden. There we go. Let's crank these guys up to 4. And apply. I mean, here's the thing. As far as review samples go, I don't ever expect or demand or suggest that I deserve review samples. However, it is a bit telling when people are not willing to send them to me. What have they to fear if their product is actually good? Nothing. The answer is nothing. They have nothing to fear if they have a good product. What do you think could be Wolverine? I don't think they can pick somebody who's already established at this point. Hugh Jackman, even though he had done things, he wasn't like a big name. And frankly, he didn't even make a very good Wolverine in the beginning. So I think they have to go the route of something like they did with Superman, where like he has done things, but he is not a well-known actor. You need somebody who's got the chops, but doesn't have the reputation yet. That way you don't have any preconceived notions about their person. I think that's the only way to do it. I don't think there's a good option as far as established actors go. I think that would be a bad thing to do. Yeah, I just don't think it works. Magneto's kind of the same way. Yeah, well, I mean, you could have that conversation, but I don't think that's what they should do. So I wouldn't bother. I mean, if I had to pick somebody, I'd say nobody. Just don't do it, because they're not gonna, especially now, they're not gonna be able to match Jackman as he ended up being Wolverine. You know, that's like trying to replace Robert Downey at this point as Iron Man. It just doesn't. Yeah, I feel dirty just thinking about it. I don't think it's a good idea to do that. I wasn't commenting on Fassbender being a good or not Magneto, other than he is Magneto because he didn't have a huge reputation beforehand. I guess that's kind of what I'm getting at. Or even like Robert Downey Jr., even though he had clearly a good reputation, or a big reputation before he became Iron Man, he basically hadn't done anything in forever. He wasn't on anybody's radar as anything. Next thing you know, he is Iron Man. Or Tony Stark. So I think that's the best route for any of the superheroes going forward. Picking big names is not a good idea. Like, just imagine Tom Cruise playing a superhero. Nope, it's Tom Cruise. It is not Tony Stark, for example. It just doesn't work, as far as I'm concerned. I think the only one that really worked, the only superhero that really worked as an existing big name and then as a superhero is Professor Xavier. There's nobody that they could have picked. There's nobody they could have picked better than Patrick Stewart. Can someone ban Victor for making a bad joke? Please. It's time to go, Victor. You liked McAvoy better than Patrick Stewart? Based on what? And I like McAvoy, he's a good actor, but as Charles Xavier? What? What? Are we in a parallel universe right now? That's unacceptable. Oh, Patrick Stewart doesn't have to do anything that Patrick Stewart doesn't want to do. You could bet on that. Why is that still doing that? There we go. Hey, speaking of really good movies, guys, I watched one the other night that I don't think I've ever watched in its entirety before, and it's incredibly bad. Dragon Ball Evolution. I watched it because it was on TV. Oh my god, is that movie underrated? I'm joking. It's really, 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 really bad. I especially like the whole Ozaru part. It's not like they even tried to do good CGI. It's so bad. It's so bad. There's nothing to like about it. No, well, actually, that's not true. What's the girl who played Bulma? I really like her. So, there's something to like about it, but that's it. That is it. And I think the guy that played Grandpa Gohan, which, don't even get me started on that, I think that might be the Keymaker from The Matrix. I couldn't quite tell for sure. I think they might just look similar. But I didn't bother looking it up. Because there's a couple guys that are pretty frequent, like, side character actors that look just like the Keymaker from The Matrix. So I didn't bother. I was like, yeah, it could be him, it might not be, who knows. But, that movie is... oh boy. That is something else. Trimp, what part is wrong? I don't think the problem with Bulma was the hair highlight. Yes, Emmy Rossum or Rossum, I really like her. I don't like that show she's in with William H. Macy, although I guess he's not in it anymore. I really hate that show, but I really think she's attractive. I don't know why, but I've always liked her a whole bunch. So she was a little bit of a reprieve from the god-awfulness of the rest of the movie. And boy, oh boy, I'm not exaggerating. If you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor and go ahead and watch it. You'll see. But yeah, we were talking about, like, how certain people are just attractive for some reason. You don't know quite why. She's one of those people for me. I don't know what it is about her, but I find her highly attractive. Nope, Death Note, don't even get me started, Alfonso. Do not. They're... okay, they're not on par. Death Note is slightly above Dragon Ball Evolution, but in the smallest of ways. Everything trip? Could I maybe convince you to change your mind? Somehow? Yeah, the only thing they got right in the Death Note movie was, what's the guy's name? Rafiki. Rafiki, that's the guy from Lion King. I can't think of his name right now. No, I never watched The Last Airbender. What is this Xbox gang stuff? What are you talking about? There's no such thing as an Xbox gang. If you're part of it, you're automatically not part of it. Okay, I can't do this anymore. Ugh. I did movie trailer discussions. I'm never going to do reactions. Those are the fakest things in the world. Reaction videos are so incredibly fake. I happened upon this one for the John Wick 3 trailer that I watched today. This lady apparently has a YouTube channel dedicated to movie reviews and stuff, which is fine. But apparently a big part of it is reactions. And it's like the most fake shit. And she wasn't even a bad offender. Like some people are even worse with like crying and stuff on movie trailers. But this lady was like saying wow and stuff. And there was nothing even happening at the time. Like, stop pretending to react to something just to get a view. It's ridiculousness. I'm never going to do a reaction thing. That's why I did discussions. And so it's kind of funny, actually, that you bring that up. Because when I started doing the discussion videos, or response videos, I didn't know reaction videos was a thing. So I called it a reaction. Because it was my reaction to what I just watched. But I found out very quickly that I can't call it that because there's this whole genre of YouTube content which is not even content called reaction videos. I mean, I know it now, obviously, but at the time I didn't. This was a while ago. Anyway, no. I probably won't bring those back. Because it's kind of a bitch to go in and edit out parts of the trailer. And it's a time-consuming thing, and people don't watch that content on my channel. So it's not worth the effort. I thought Last Airbender at least had good CGI, didn't it? I mean, it did in the trailers. But that's all I know of it. Okay, so now we're going to do this part and see if it works. We're going to cut out our little nubbins, even though the nubbins are bigger now. Why is TikTok advertising like crazy on YouTube? Is anybody else seeing these ads every time they watch a video? It's these stupid ass people pretending to do like rap videos or something. It's the most obnoxious, annoying commercials ever, but they play like 1,000 times a day for me, and I want to blow my brains out because of it. It's terrible. Alright. So here we go. Here we go. So let's see. Let's get everything situated. We're going to flip that around. We're going to come down here. All of our stuff is good. We have no overlaps except for the tabs themselves, which we are finna fix right now. Boop. 1 down, 5 to go. Boop. 2 down, 4 to go. I couldn't math right quick. Hey. Why is it doing that? Why is it going opposite? There we go. 3 down, 3 to go. I don't know about that, but that one was funny. I don't care about the platform in general, but the ads on YouTube for the platform make me want to gouge my eyes and ears out. The people in it, just by looking at them, I'm irritated. And then the voice that's overlaid on top of the people, oh my god, it's the most annoying thing I've seen in an ad that wasn't political. Alright, guys. So we do have a slight problem. Not really a problem per se, so much as it is... So remember we made these sleeves and then we also made the ones that weren't torn? Yeah, about that. I think I'm gonna have to not use these for now, because I don't really want to do that entire... It already took us... Oh, shit. I guess I'll just do it. We have to redo these suckers. The good news is I can just copy the other tuber pieces, but... Oh no... Oh yeah, I can. Not tuber, the pegs. I don't want to redo these pieces. Shit. But I have to. John, you just don't like anybody giving me any attention. You know I need that attention. That's why I'm on YouTube in the first place. I live on it. Actually, I don't. I only need it insofar as that's how I make money on YouTube. Otherwise, I'm good without it. My blood type? 6? Type 6. Somebody was like, not offended, but they were amazed. They were taken aback by the fact that I didn't know my blood type once. Like, why would I know my blood type? Who knows their blood type and how does that even become a thing? It's not like it's on your medical reports. Like, I've had my blood tests tested. My blood tested is what I'm trying to say, not my blood tests tested. That wouldn't make any sense. My blood type's not on it, so I don't even know where to find that information. Once you deserve the attention, I'll allow it. I don't know. Your mom thinks I deserve plenty of attention. Don't even try, John. I will win. You know what Ivan Drago said? Yo, mom's a hoe. No, I don't think he said that. That's a different thing. My favorite car ever? I don't know. The one I want right now, which I'll never have, of course, is one of the new Corvettes that cost like 100 grand. Actually, maybe my favorite car ever is the R8. I love that car. Wait, R8? Or am I getting them back mixed up? The one that's the Skyline. What's the Audi? The Audi's called the R8, isn't it? That one supercar that Tony Stark drives in the movies? What's the new Skyline called? I thought it was called an R8. I can't remember now. Whatever. The Skyline, the new one. You guys are gonna die because you don't know it? Yeah, if I'm ever in a situation where I need a blood transfusion that urgently and they can't do it because they need to know my blood type, I'm okay with that. See, I don't spend most of my time in real life in a movie setting, so I don't think it's gonna ever really come down to that. Yeah, the Audi R8, R35. Okay. That's the new Skyline? I don't remember that number ever. Why are they both using R now? No, the new Skyline isn't a Skyline anymore. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, it's new as of like 5 years ago. Actually, probably more now. When they redid it and moved it over to the other brand. Because it used to be Nissan, now it's an Infiniti, I believe. Or the other way around. I can't remember. I stopped paying attention to cars when I stopped spending money on cars. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm not saying new as in like brand new, but it's the same thing. I don't know what the exact number is, but the new version of the Skyline, which is like a supercar, that's what I'm talking about. GTR R36. Whatever. It doesn't matter. You guys know what I'm talking about. It really doesn't matter what the number is at this point. I swear, you guys like to argue. It's easy enough to just go to like the Nissan website and see what the car is called. But I really like that car. But I also really, really like the new Corvettes. I can't even think what they're called right now. Are they the C7? I need a C6. Yeah, they're the C7. Unless there's an 8 also already. In which case I'm talking about the 8. But I really like Corvettes a lot. It's a shame too that they were like kind of like dad cars for a long time, and then in order to break that, they made them $100,000. It kind of sucks. I mean, I'm not like a gearhead per se, but yeah, I like cars well enough. I don't have enough money to support that as a hobby, but I like cars. I wish I had money to buy like a nice Corvette. I wouldn't even bother. Like, Lamborghinis and Ferraris are cool, but I wouldn't even bother. I would just get a tricked out Corvette. Make it my own, customize it up, and call it a day. If I, like, hit the lotto or something. It doesn't look like a 350Z, it just looks like it's part of the same family. They made a new Supra? No, I haven't seen that. Or if I have, I didn't know that's what it was. Ew, and they ruined it? That sucks. The original Supra is a gorgeous car. I don't know about the original one. The one that's like the same age group as the Fast and Furious one. Love that car. That, oh, you know what else? If I had another choice on a car, I would get the, oh my gosh. Let me think for a second. It's, Mazda RX-8? Is that what it is? I can't remember now. The one that Han drives in, Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. Not that one in particular, but that car. I love that car. The RX. I think it's the RX. No, RX-7. RX-8's the new modern one. Yeah, but the last Skyline looked like a car from the 90s, so that's kind of reasonable, guys. Anti-lag? I've never heard that terminology before. I feel like you're making words up now. I imagine that's talking about gripping when you go to launch, when you're under high torque, but that's just tires. Why is that a thing? Ew, the RX-8 is better than the RX-7? Why would you even compare the two? Go, John, get out. You're done. You had your chance. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're making stuff up. Anti-lag is a thing in the engine to make loud noises and blow the car up. Almost all of the noise from a car comes out of the exhaust, not the engine compartment. So, the hell are you talking about? '67 Stingray's a good car. I wouldn't mind an Eleanor. I like that. I'm not a Mustang guy in general, but that one is a good one. The fastback. It might be a real thing, but there's no way it's a thing they put in the engine to make loud noises and blow up cars. That cannot be a thing. Yeah, the Celines are nice. I don't like the 2000 era Mustangs at all. My brother had one. Not my cup of tea. Motorcycles are faster. It's kind of a blanket statement with not enough information to make it credible. Are they faster in every situation? Do you mean top end? Do you mean launch? What are you talking about? Okay, new topic. No more car talk. Not a broad enough audience. People are going to tune in and be like, we don't care. And then they're going to tune out. And that's not good. Hey, a person did a thing. For Street Fighter, I would like very much to see Guile, Blanca, and Sagat. And Vega. Blanca's least on the list. Guile, Vega, and Sagat. But Blanca too. Ronda Rousey's voicing Sonya Blade in MK11. Guess I'm not buying that game. I don't get why she's popular. She runs her mouth and then gets knocked out. Like, I feel like they should have had Smokey come in, stand over her, and say, you got knocked out. Like, there's nothing wrong with losing, but don't run your mouth first and then get your ass kicked. That's not how you do it. Oh, and then WWE. Make me vomit. Like, remember me? I'm relevant. Let me be a wrestler now. I can't fight for real, so let me go pretend fight. What? Ew. Ew, have some dignity, woman. What are you talking about, Vic? Ronda Rousey is not built well. That other one who did acting for a little while was built way better. At least for a while. The only thing I like about Ronda Rousey, I mean, out of the ordinary, is that she plays video games. So bonus points for that. But her attitude is lousy. And joining the WWE is not cool. It's definitely not anagram. Or anonym, because that's not even a word. No, not all celebrities are sellouts. You're not a sellout simply because you try to make money. That's not what makes someone a sellout. Alright, I think we should be good to go. Faux show. That was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I thunked it was going to be harder, but it's alright. Alright, so what we need here is to grab... Oh, wait. Before... Wait a minute. Shoo-boop-doo-boop. Yeah, these guys need to be divided again. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's ready. that. Because I don't know what else to name it. We're going to name this one. I still feel like sleeves should have an A in it, but apparently that's not the case. Okay, so we're going to go up here, and we're going to steal these guys. And down here, why are they connected and the other ones weren't? That's odd. That's odd. I mean, I'd like to think Storm's going to do all of the Street Fighters. But who knows? Who knows such things? Just wondering what software you're using. I'm going to be using a 3D sculpting software soon, and I was curious which one this is. I'm between Mudbox and ZBrush. Oh man. Oh man. Listen, Wolf Tech. There's no way for me to say this where you're not going to feel bad about yourself. The thing is, it's in the title. Mudbox is not really comparable to ZBrush, though. It depends what you're going to be doing, I suppose. But also, how have you narrowed it down to Mudbox and ZBrush, and you don't know what ZBrush looks like? And I'm not asking that in like a snarky way, I mean that. I feel like you need more information. I don't feel like that. I am very sure that that would be a good thing for you. Because this is not an inexpensive thing to do. You're going to have to spend a lot of time and a lot of money. And if you don't know, and I don't mean this in a negative way, I mean it in a literal way. If you don't know what you're doing, you're going to end up spending a lot of money and a lot of time, and you're going to end up wasting it. So I would suggest very, very heavy suggestion here. You do a bit more research. And also read the title. But mostly the research part. You should be able to tell the difference between the two softwares by looking at them. So, I think you need more. You've been gnomed? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Okay, well, I don't know what the assignment is. I imagine if they're giving you an assignment, the software is going to be capable of handling it. But I would go with ZBrush if I was you. It's a far more capable suite. And you'll probably find a lot more useful stuff on the interwebs about it. And also, I think I'm having a heart attack. Or my left tatty just hurts real bad. Uh-oh. Either of those could be bad. Anyway, I would lean into ZBrush if I was you. And I imagine you're taking a course that's requiring that kind of thing because you're going into that sort of field. In which case, ZBrush will likely be far more useful for you in the future. Alright. I think we're good. Let's do it this way. Let's color these guys neon green for now. Why aren't they colored? Oh, how about we actually make them neon green? Make sure there's no gray poking out. You have all the Japanese packaging soda Street Fighter? Well, I don't have the packaging anymore. When I moved, I got rid of all my soda packaging. I had almost all of it in my attic, and I was like, you know what? Screw it. I don't need the packaging. But yes, I do have all of those figures. And so, let me go on to add, I've had people try to tell me, you don't actually have them all because you don't have the Japanese Ryu. Except that Japanese Ryu is the same. The evil Ryu is the same as the regular Ryu, just with the extra blue hands from the other one. So it's like, get out of here. Okay, let's make it gray again. Super duper duper. Duper duper. Duper duper duper. So I think, yeah, this should work. Yeah, see? Yeah. Alright, make a Boolean mesh. Why do you ask, Alfonso? Oh, I'm browsing eBay, found a Japanese T-Hawk and Evil Ryu mock. Alfonso, are you buying? Or just asking if I need them? Because if it's the particular Ryu that I'm talking about, I might want to buy it just so that people can shut up already. That's the best reason to buy things, really. Because what other people say is most important. Oh no. What happened? I think I know what happened. Wrong button. I mean, to be fair, John, you don't have to be loaded to buy a laptop. These figures are gonna be 1-to-1 scale. That'd be so cool. Alfonso, can you send me a link to the Ryu, please? If you still have it handy. Oh, I see what happened. I see it. Okay, so we're gonna delete this. I'm gonna go back here. Solo. What are you talking about sending links in the chat? I didn't ask anybody to send me a link in the chat. Didn't you ask Alfonso to send you the link for the Ryu figure? Yep. Not in chat. I know Alfonso. He knows where to send it. Thank you, Alfonso. That is the one. Holy schmoly, that's a lot of money. That is the one I need, though. I did sell some stuff today. Wait, it's used? It's in a... How's it used? Unopened. Dang it. Okay, Alfonso, what I'm gonna need you to do now, since you sent me the link, you've already covered half of what I need you to do. You sent me the link, that's part 1. Part 2, go ahead and just buy that for me. Oh, I was hoping it'd be less. I don't know why I was expecting that. I'm very tempted to buy that. I'm gonna have to sell something. Because I have a Japanese carded Ryu in the package still. So it'd be nice to have the evil Ryu to go with it. Sometimes eBay puts used mistakenly. eBay doesn't, that's for sure. I'm very familiar with eBay. Okay, I need to get back to work, you guys. Stop distracting. It's only like 153, which I mean, I say only because that's not that much in the grand scheme of things. Like, I could probably get by, but I don't want to spend that, you know. I don't want to spend that at all. Okay, why did that do that? That's why it did it. There's a gap. There's a wee little gap right there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to split it. Well, I guess I don't have to split it. I can just mask it by polygroups. Is it on both sides? No, it's unclear. You know, using a currency conversion, you're not actually getting a discount. Diarrhea of the mouth sometimes translates to people typing on the internet. That's a new song I just wrote. What do you guys think? Pretty good? It's true. I don't know if that makes it a good song. But they say when you write songs about things you've lived that the audience will connect with it more. Oh my gosh, these parts being all separated like makes it a bitch to spin them around. Damn, I'm having a hell of a time getting to all these different pieces. Oh my goodness. Just need to get rid of those gaps. Gap. What do you think is the most disappointing Marvel Legends wave? The one that's out right now. Oh, of recent history anyway. What do you think? Oh, I just read that. Nick McHorton! What's up? Alright, I think we good. We are good to go. Boom. Oh, you were bragging about being spoiled? I thought it was just you didn't have social awareness. That's much worse. The bragging, I mean. Alright, we're gonna split to parts, because we don't need the spare parts. Alright, now we should be in a good situation. Just need to bop those little bits out. Hi, Zeus. Thursday nights are use the F word? I didn't use the F word, what are you talking about? Who used the F word? What are we talking about? Nobody swore. Oh, John did. Anybody know about drawing tablets to recommend? Or are any I buy will do? Well, that's rarely the case. But, John, it would be nice if you reduced it a little bit. Alright, that's weird that that's doing that. That's not the piece I wanted. How's that possible? Did I move it? I didn't move it. That's really weird. How did that happen? I must have moved it. How the heck did that happen? I thought you were working with red. What? What are we talking about? I don't understand why those pieces are the same pieces as these pieces. What the heck? Oh, this is still inside out. How did they get moved? What the shit? Well, we know those are the right size. Those fit everywhere. So we need those. Did I move them? What's going on around here? Okay, you know what? I don't care anymore. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna fix it as much as it needs to be fixed, and call it a day. That's not gonna work. Son of a biscuit. Why is this happening to me? Mario Zilla's here? What's up, Mario Zilla? Alright, why are these little bastards not behaving? Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. Well, first of all, let's get it, let's do that. Okay. Let's take this one. Why? Why is it doing that today? ZBrush has just been a fickle little shit today. Okay. I hit split hidden, didn't I? Did I hit delete hidden? Oh no. Hang on, I'm watching the stream. Stop, Zeus. No, I hit split hidden. So why isn't it here? My piece has disappeared. Shit. That's not good at all. Yeah, no, I'm not working on the same thing as yesterday. Oh, yeah, I am. Loosely. Kinda. Son of a bitch. Why did those pieces get deleted? Now I have to go back and pull them out of a quick save. Hi, Zeus. I don't understand. I clearly hit split hidden. And then they were just gone. Where'd you go? Hey! Stop! No! Alright, this one should have them. Ooh, maybe not. This is farther back than I thought it was. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, good. These should still work. Let's find out. Philip, why are you actively causing a problem? Please stop that. Why would you show up to cause problems? Don't do that. That seems like a bad choice. A bad life choice. Okay, so these guys should be the same exact size as these guys. The pegs should be identical. Yet somehow they're not. How is that a thing? Two of them, at least two of them moved. How? I'm copying them from that. I'm copying the same freaking thing. God, shit. How are they not in the same position? See that gapping? They should be in the exact same position. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna readjust them to make them... They're not even close in some cases. How did that happen? Look at that one. It's not even close. That one's not either. That one's not either. What the hell? No, they're not the same on both sides. They are not identical, see? I can't mirror and weld. But why are they not the same? I just did this. I'm gonna freaking lose it, man. Tired of redoing everything for no apparent reason. Oh, you just copied that piece over from where it was before? Yeah. Well, now it's a different shape. Haha. What? How is that even a thing? So what I'm going to do now, since somehow those pieces are all shifted, I'm going to make sure they're seated inside the other pegs. That way the peg holes are bigger rather than smaller than what they need to be. I have no clue how those changed shape without me touching them. And it's not like I'm delusional. It's all recorded. I didn't change them. I mean, I might be delusional, but not about this. Oh, it's gone. I lost it. All right. That side's done. Dog farts are the worst. Never smelled a dog fart that I'm aware of. All I know is cats basically don't fart. So I've never had to worry about that. Their poop sure smells, especially when they eat something that's not cooperating, but never smelled a dog fart. I think one of my cats farted one time, but it's kind of hard to say. It kind of sounded like it, but it never smelled, so I don't know. How did this one get moved so drastically? What the heck, man? Alright. What a waste of time that was. Like, here, just do this for no reason at all. Alright, that sounds like a good time. Your cat farts? Mine doesn't. Not tomorrow, Monday or Tuesday through Thursday. Nick Horton. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to Punisher because I have a sneaking suspicion that they're gonna be doing a political slant, and I'm not interested in that. If they don't, then cool, but we'll see. What I'm doing right now is I'm making sure there's no gaps around the pegs. I don't think there are. Might be. No. No, I think it's okay. Bye, Philip. Thanks for being here. Okay. Let's try this again. Victor, why are you mad that Daredevil got canceled? He was barely in the show. Call it Karen bitches a lot and Foggy's a turd. That's what the show should be called. Okay. Alright, time to rename. Well, that's not gonna be good. That sucks a bunch. I gotta paint everything manually? I don't want to do that. That sucks. Everything but the neck. Alright, well let's fill it that color, I guess. Hold on, can we auto group this? I don't think it's gonna work. Will it work? Nope. No, it won't. Well, we could try. Dang it. Well, that blows. Hi, kitty. Boy, I love wasting time coloring. I wish it hadn't changed the color. That sucks. Not change the color, but change the poly groups. A waste of time. See, I don't know. Everything saved to the poly groups except for the one that I was just doing. I don't know what happened. That's weird. Oh, wow. That was a lengthy process. Hey, we still have the shoulder cutter. I wonder if it works. I mean, it has to work. Thanks, Zadkiel Trevino. Oops, can't do that. Oh, did you look it up, Alfonso? I thought it was him. I thought so. Okay, so we are back to having the parts we want ready to go. Alright, let's go ahead and put them back together again and make sure everything still looks good. Well, we didn't get any of the baggy clothes parts done, which blows. But that's the way it goes. Yeah, it's fine. They're a little baggier in the back here, but who cares? I just hope I didn't screw the peg up too much. I probably didn't. There we go. Oh, well, that was a lot of work for apparently nothing. Nobody would even know I did any of that work, but I had to. Are you gonna do his mask soon? What are you talking about? What are we talking about? What mask? I wonder if he can have shoulder pads and those sleeves. No. Well, maybe. What programs have you used other than ZBrush? Photoshop, Microsoft Office, 2010, OBS, Video Studio Pro, I'm going. You didn't answer my question. You asked about a mask. I said, what mask? And then you said you're leaving. What the heck? What other programs have I used? I used to use Adobe After Effects a little bit. I guess Chrome. Chrome's a program. I use Chrome occasionally. Alright. So, the whole purpose of this entire damn night was to get the hood to fit, and I haven't even touched it. So let's put the hood on. Let's use that head instead. Somebody donated. Hey, Alfonso, thanks, man. I appreciate it. That might be going to the Japanese Ryu fund. John, did you ban that person because they got in trouble earlier for doing that, and then you banned them because they came back? Oh. Yeah, the one about the thing earlier, yeah. I went to ban that person, but you got him before I could. You asked if I'm doing a mask for this guy? When did you ask that? I already did the mask. You asked this yesterday, didn't you? And then I showed you that I already have masks for every head. See, look. Cloth mask, metal mask. I swear we had this conversation yesterday. We had to have had this conversation yesterday. Because I'm not crazy. I don't think I'm crazy anyway. Okay, so as of right now, the hood does not fit this body very well. You can see it's clipping basically everywhere, and I think that's true for this chest as well. Well, it still fits this one a lot better. But that's okay, because we're going to make it fit both. At least we're going to try. We're going to do our damnedest. Gaming streams this weekend, perhaps? Perhaps. New Spider-Man trailer? I don't know. It didn't really do it for me. I don't know about Jake Gyllenhaal being a bad guy. Even if he does a good job, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I just don't get that from him. Okay, let's switch. So we know it fits on that one now. Let's see if it fits on the other one. It's not gonna. But it might be close enough that it'll just flex. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! But I might even be able to make it work a little better. John, I was talking to Randall the other day and he told me you have bad taste in music. That didn't actually happen, for the record. Just in case you thought I was not joking. Okay, so that's clipping quite a bit. Wonder if I might be able to nudge it around to make it work better. Okay, so that's actually not clipping anywhere now. No, that's no good. Let's go back to the other one. Well, I guess that's okay. I mean, that's gonna give him the range to move around a little bit. That's not good. But I wonder... if I can't cheat. That's only clipping on that a little bit. So maybe I can split the difference, just nudge this up a little. Such a pain in the sphincter, man. I'll tell you. It'll be worth it in the end. But boy, oh boy, sphincter pain. Alright, let's flip this again. Let's pull it down here. We're not going to be able to avoid the gapping altogether, because it's a separate piece that's going to need to move around, but I think we might have just nailed it. So a little bit of touching there, but not too much. That's fine. Almost none in the back here. That's fine. Let's switch back to the other one and make sure we're good. I mean, it's not ideal to have that, but that's okay. Okay, let's go ahead and paint this sumbitch. And then, I was gonna say then tomorrow, but tomorrow's not a stream day. I don't have enough time in the week to get everything done that I want to get done. Between shooting reviews and making this and making customs. It's just like I can't. Why is it not? Oh, I can't get it all done, guys. It's just too damn much. I need somebody else to work with, but I also need that other person to just be another one of me. It's a problem. That neon green looks wicked cool. Maybe we go neon green for one of them. I like that a lot. Oops. Alright, so now the hood actually works. Hey, what's up, Tiggs? Alright, so this hood works with this body now, and this body, which makes me very happy. And this body can work with either sleeves or no sleeves. Let's swap out the parts. Oh, I already did duplicate it. But I think if you're going to go that route, you need to use these forearms instead. So I was going to work on those arms and make everything fit together. But that apparently is not going to happen today. What a bummer. That also requires almost no paint, and it's going to look pretty cool, I think. That makes me very happy. Alright, let's see if that hood works with the bare body. Yeah, let's do those. Yeah, not really. So nobody's gonna have a hood with a bare body, apparently. That's okay, that's the least important combination of all of them as far as I'm concerned. So, I wonder if it'll work with this. This might be cool. I bet it would. I bet it doesn't even come close. Thanks, Tiggs. Alright guys, I'm going to end the stream because if I have to see John and someone else talking about music any longer, I'm going to throw up. And I don't want to throw up on stream, so I have to end it. I may end up streaming Smash sometime this weekend, I don't know. We'll see. But if I do, you'll probably maybe get a notification depending on how YouTube's feeling, so... Oh well. I'll be back Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern.